Hello viewers and welcome to a brand new episode of Mechanic Brewery Season 6, where I talk about the various homebrew mechs created by the Lancer community. Yes, it has been forever, feels like returning to a home. I have been away for too long. Anyway, you know what you are here for, so let's talk about the first winner of the contest. In today's episode, Fitzgerald, from IPS North Star, by Bella. SS Edmund Fitzgerald was an American Great Lakes freighter that sank in Lake Superior. Who the hell named this during a storm on November 10, 1975, with the loss of the entire hand? Nobody knew what happened. As far as anyone was concerned back then, this should have been impossible. The name Titanic of the Great Lakes came up, and it couldn't be more fitting. The sinking of the Fitzgerald later prompted changes in Great Lakes shipping regulations and practices. These are lessons written in blood. Named after the disaster, Fitzgerald was almost a stillborn of a design that now wreaks havoc with a cannon that weighs as much as itself. Looking at its stats, Fitzgerald is a size half with 1 armor and low health. It does a decent amount of repair cap as well as high evasion and average speed. Its sensor is decent but E-defense is low and you can't hack shit. Its heat cap is also typical of an IPS-N frame and its base SP is on the average side too. Fitzgerald comes with not 1, not 2, but 4 traits. Starting with hole puncher, Fitzgerald may ignore line of sight when using cannon weapons. Targets attacked this way have soft cover, enemy hiding behind meters of solid concrete, not a problem at all with big enough caliber. Second, knock M down, 4 once per round. When Fitzgerald critically hits a character with a cannon, that character must pass a hull save or get knocked down. It's exactly what it said, just an extra control pane for your foe to deal with when you fired that cannon, slowing whatever they plan to do down. Third, blasting powder, 4 once per round. When Fitzgerald makes a successful ranged attack with a line weapon, it may deal an additional +1 bonus damage to the next character hit down the line, up to +3. You already want to hit as many people as possible with a line weapon, this just further encourages it. And lastly, there's weak computer. Apparently Fitzgerald runs on Windows 11, you already know what this does, don't get hacked. As for the weapon mounts, Fitzgerald only has one, a main. So if you are not putting a cannon weapon in your only mount, what are you doing? But also, that's fine, because you actually have more guns as the core system. Broadside, comes with a JoJo's Bizarre cannon that's a heavy with AP, inaccurate, and deal 1 heat to you upon firing. It has 15 line for range, and deal a decent kinetic damage for a heavy. On attack, you also take 2 AP damage and are knocked back 2 spaces away from the line. That sounds kind of painful. But also you have to consider the traits of Fitzgerald, which makes this bizarre cannon an AP weapon that can shoot through wall and knock people down. It's an incredible weapon. And it can get worse when Fitzgerald activated broadside for more black powder. You now take more damage and get sent further backward, but the cannon now deals even more damage and also it can knock people prone on every hit. Now, what can I say, it's just better, though you also take more damage, but surely you can handle that. In summary, Fitzgerald loves cannon, it adores cannon. It absolutely to simply put, get a cannon, or a line weapon, and Fitzgerald will absolutely kill everything. As for the rest of the license, you get breech loading swivel gun and in the first section. Breech loading swivel gun, more like breech opening gun. This is a main cannon with loading tag, good range and decent kinetic for a main, but not for a loading weapon. But also, you can fire this for 3 shots before reloading, so remember to count that. You can also just fire all the barrels at once, because of course you will. This will give you reliable 3, heat 2 on self, and of course, more damage, and also on hit, target must pass hull save or get shredded. The sound your opponent make upon getting hit by this, is a limited 3 charges that, whenever you destroy a hostile with a rifle, launcher, or cannon, you may also spend a charge to make them explode. All characters within burst 1 of the target must make an agility save or get blown up with AP damage. This basically turns any of your weapon into an area effect weapon, kinda like Annihilator. It doesn't help you kill your target faster, but if you want to send its buddies down with them, this will do. Aside from Fitzgerald frame itself, you also get Ripper mod and hull break thrusters in the second section. Ripper mod, you have thick armor, you must have huge gut. This is a 2 SP weapon mod that can be applied to cannon, rifle, and CQB weapon for 1 effect. If the target has at least 1 armor, you deal +1 d6 bonus damage. This is an anti-armor weapon, but in a slightly strange way. Anything with thin armor is not gonna feel this mod at all, but also, they are still getting shot anyway. Hull break thrusters, get out of the way, is a limited 3 charge systems that can be activated with a quick action. Upon doing so, you fly full speed ahead in a straight line. even through hostile characters who must pass a hull save or take 3 AP and knocked prone if they were even in your way or even just adjacent to it. You also take 1 AP for each occupied space you passed through. This movement of course ignore engagement and reactions. There's a crowd in your way, this will no longer be a problem. In the final section, you get Rapier class Carronade and Grid Latch Magnets. Rapier class Carronade, Tally Hole, it's a main cannon with AP that also gives 2 heat upon firing. It has 8 line for range and deal decent amount of damage. More importantly, this gun ignore cover, meaning soft and hard cover means nothing to it, and it also deals 10 AP damage to all object or terrain on the line. The biggest problem of Fitzgerald is that, yes, you can shoot through walls, but your allies can't, so this thing just rip a hole through any structure for your allies to go in and stab people. The fact that it also ignores any cover makes this weapon quite accurate no matter the terrain too. And lastly, there's Grid Latch Magnets, explosive reactive armor, but someone clearly put it on backward, a limited 3 charges systems that, upon activation with a quick action, can be spent to choose a blast one area within your sensor, making every character in it gain 1 armor until the end of your next turn, kinda like Kid's Forge 2 armor pack, but multi-target, can be applied instantly, and lasting only for a short time. It's good when someone is about to be mauled by multiple enemies. And that's basically it on Fitzgerald, a cannon-loving tiny frame that's basically a sibling of the Caliban. Its license is full of amazing cannons, line weapons, and tools to prevent obstacles from being in your way. You can't exactly call this thing tough, but it can take some beatings, and with a cannon this big on a frame this small, does it really matter? Anyway, that's all for now, and I will see you all next time. Hello there, if you like this video, please subscribe and click that notification bell button. If you want to see the videos early as well as further support my channel, you can join in my Patreon page, or buy me some coffee, links in the description. Anyway, have a nice day.